Hello everyone and welcome to our live trade mentorship, a weekly planning session getting started video. So in this video, just like the others as I've mentioned, the live trade mentorship is made up of 4 components, okay? And in this video we're just going to focus on the weekly planning session component of the whole live trade mentorship program. Okay, so that's what we are going to focus on. Now, taking a look at this weekly planning session, so it is done every week once. Okay, so it's a weekly analysis of the market once a week, and we will be looking at mainly 6 currency pairs. And in each spreadsheet that we'll be updating, each spreadsheet will reflect 3 currency pairs each. Alright. Now, the table that we will be updating will look something very similar like this. And I'm just going to go through in detail what each of the component of this spreadsheet really means, of this table really means. Okay, it is very similar to the daily market outlook table. Right, now let's take a look at the first component of the table. Firstly, we will be identifying the trend based on each time frame. Alright, and the direction of the trade bias will also be highlighted based on the trend correlation. Okay, let's say for example, let's take this for an example. On cable here, we're looking at much higher time frames than our daily market analysis. We'll be looking at a monthly time frame, weekly, daily, and a 240. In this example here, you can see there is an uptrend bias across the monthly, weekly, and the daily. Alright, I mean, things like this will be highlighted to you on the weekly planning session every week, once a week. Okay. Right, the next thing that we will be looking at every week in this particular table over here is that we'll also be looking at the support and resistance level clusters. Okay, now let me just give you an example how that will look like. It's just very similar to the daily market outlook. Very simple difference would be that it's a higher time frame we're looking at: monthly, weekly, daily, and 240. Okay, as you can see over here, we have highlighted the cluster points. Cluster points are usually within a 10 pip gap. Okay, that's how we define cluster points. And you can see that over here the cluster point is highlighted in red for the downside for the swing low clusters, which is also the support cluster levels, and then for the resistance clusters will be highlighted in green. Okay, now just a bit more detail about this cluster levels. As you can see, they are based on swing high and low levels. Next, also just like in your daily market outlook analysis, all these levels are derived from algos formulas. Okay, and they are very only available and exclusive to master the market clients. These algos formulas have been derived by us with the help of quant trader who has got 30 years of trading experience. Alright, now last but not least, just a little point about the support and resistance level clusters. This will be updated actually every week. Alright, and sometimes, you know, if there are some critical differences in the weekly levels, we will update them sometimes as well. This will be updated on a spreadsheet which will be available in the Dropbox folder, again only exclusive to master the market clients. Alright, okay, and one more additional feature that the weekly planning session table will have is a small, actually in fact a comments table. Alright, so they will have something like that. There will be the date over here, and then there will be the comments next to it, and we'll be telling you like what are the things that you should be looking at, the levels that you should be looking at, what kind of retracement you should be looking at, and what level does you got to push further up above to hang on to the trade as well. Yeah, so that will include our personal comments as we look into the market into the week ahead. Okay, so that's the last additional part of the table, which will be in the weekly planning session spreadsheet, which is something very additional to the daily market outlook analysis. Alright, okay, and also sample recording, okay, just to make it all much more clearer for you, will also be available in the weekly planning session getting started folder. Now let me just quickly just show you where that be. That will be just right down here in the weekly planning session getting started folder. Okay, so you can find a sample recording of the weekly planning session just right down there. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. That makes it pretty much clear for you where the sample recording will be, and also even where this video will be as well, which is actually the weekly planning session getting started video. That's the name of this file. Okay, so you can find that in the WPS getting started folder as well. Alright, so that's all from me for now. And till then, to the Live Trade Mentorship Program, always be trading with an edge. Till then, take care and bye for now.